Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Cracking the Cone with the Boys. My name is Joe.
And I'm Blair.
And you're Cracking the Cone with the Boys. I don't think we're cracking anything anymore, though, except for every time it's just me drinking a Coke now.
Yeah.
Might as well get a sponsorship. But
yes, Coca-Cola sponsor us because we're cool, I think.
A little bit. I would say, though, that... Didn't you say that you rebranded one of our social medias to just Joe and Blair now?
Yeah.
So it's no longer Cracking the Cold one.
No.
Should we still say it?
No, hold on. No.
No. Should we even give this away?
No. It's okay. Here's the thing. That's what I was like, oh shit, let me bring that up.
Yep.
I said fuck that. I scratched that.
Scratch the
because here, okay. I literally was I think TikTok has this thing where let's get you to post a bunch of times, and then once we get you posting, then we're gonna like all of a sudden suppress all your stuff. And so I was like continuing posting. But then the views went from like 1,000, 700,000 to like only 100. Wasn't even breaking more than our Cracking the Cold one. Like Cracking the Cold was breaking over at least 230. At least 230. I was just like, okay, I'm gonna keep posting. I was just like, I posted another 10, just all like under 100, maybe like 130. I'm like, what the? Are you serious? There's no way, dude. There's no way. And I was like, you know what? No, fuck that. No, we're just gonna ride this out. Right? We're just gonna, you know what, Blair? You're going back to your old mindset. You're wanting views. Fuck that. Just post. And also, too, our Cracking the Cold one, we have over 1,000. So I was thinking that we can start actually going live. Yeah, going live on TikTok. But probably like maybe 20 minutes before we actually record, or maybe 20 minutes after. Like, not too long. I definitely wouldn't want to do it during our thing, because unless somebody was like watching it and people like, oh, someone has a question, but I know there's no way I could sit there and do that. Yeah. So it was cool though. It was a cool little thing. I was getting excited, and then I was like, nah,
and then it fizzled out. Fuck.
Yeah.
Damn it.
It's all good.
Well, we'll keep it. We'll keep the Cracking the Cone with the Boys.
Yeah, no.
That's fine.
I mean, I deleted it, so I guess, I mean, the name's up for grabs. Like, so if we wanted to, we could change it to Joe and Blair, but I mean, it is what it is.
Fuck it, we're still cracking. Speaking of, I over the past couple months, I stopped drinking energy drinks. Remember, like last year, I would drink nothing but Red Bulls, the Alanis, and then pre-workouts and stuff, and then Coke. And then I remember I told that to it was like several months ago when I actually like told that to my doctor. They're like, so what do you kind of drink on the daily? And they did a whole routine check, and that was the one thing that they're like, holy fucking shit, you're drinking way too much caffeine, like way too much.
Really?
And I was like, is that bad compared to other people? And they're like, yeah, it's that bad compared to other people. I'm like, I feel like it's compared to everybody else. It's about the same. It's about the same. I see like everybody, drink coffee in the morning, which has a shit ton of caffeine. And then also people who work out drink a shit ton of pre-workout anyway.
Yeah, that has way more.
And then I'm around college kids all day, and all they fucking drink is just energy drinks all day. And so I'm like, is that different? Do you drink a lot of energy drinks? What's your kind of caffeine go-to?
It's funny you bring this up. I had stopped drinking energy drinks for like 2 days because I was listening to a podcast that said something about energy drinks and caffeine, and I was like, oh fuck, man, I don't want that to happen to me. Like, jeez,
what happened?
So, are you familiar with Panera Bread?
Oh wait, yeah. I think I know what you're about to bring up. Yeah, the charged lemonade thing.
Yes, the charged. I just recently found out about that. Their charged lemonades have over 360 milligrams of caffeine.
That's fucking crazy.
That's a pre-workout. That is literally a pre-workout. Like,
because Alani's have like 200, right?
Alani has 200, and Bang only goes up to 300. And C4, depending on what version of the C4 you get, it normally is 200, but it can go to like a 300. But the fact that thing has 360, 390, and when I found out like 2 people passed away from drinking it, one guy, he was, I think, the story is he was like a member, so he was testing out the drinks, and they didn't tell no one that, or they didn't make it obvious that they had like that much. I'm sure they probably had it somewhere on there, but you know, humans, we don't read fine prints a lot of times unless you're a healthy nut. And so, yeah, the guy had a cardiac arrest. Jesus. And passed away. And then a girl, I think she was like 20 years old, she also died too. No, the guy survived. The girl died. Yeah, the girl died. And I was like, oh, fuck. Yeah, let me take 2 days off, 2 days on, 2 days off. Yeah, but I didn't have none today though.
What do you usually drink for energy drinks? The Alanis?
Yeah, just the Bangs maybe.
And for pre-workouts and stuff?
No, I don't do pre-workouts. No, I just get up, hit my feet, let my feet hit the floor, throw cold water on my face. Yeah, I really want to do those ice bath thingies. Bro, I want to try it one time.
Have you ever tried just a cold ass shower? You just put it on the coldest setting and then get in?
No.
No. But then you still want to jump into ice.
I want to do that. I want to do that. But a cold shower? Nah, I'm good. I know it's so weird.
Setting? It's like the one's actually way colder.
Yeah, no, I think because I just want to be a badass.
You want the okay? Yeah,
I want to do that and like film
just for the looks.
Yeah, just for the looks.
And then on the inside, you're like, Jesus Christ! It's so my nipples they hurt.
Yes. Wait, so you went to get a checkup for your throat thing or something?
That was like months ago when I had to do like this. It's called a vitality test where they like check you for everything and then you get a discount for like health benefits and stuff. And that was just the one thing that they're like, holy fucking shit, that's a lot of caffeine.
Oh wow.
And so I'm like, I feel like it's not that much, but I'll try to cut back. And then now I'm like, I think it's just doctors being just like, yeah, you should probably not do this anyway. But no, I still drink my Coke now and again. Still a Cokehead. But
I have. I know we always talk about it. Always.
Bring it up.
I won't even clip it because there's literally always an episode where we talk about it, but it's about the gym. I'm like, goddamn, we always talk about the gym at some point. So. The Sean workout. Shout out to the boy Sean.
You haven't talked about this one yet. You changed up your routine.
Yeah, so I do 30 minutes on the treadmill, 15 incline, which is the max, at least for our treadmills. I don't know if any treadmills go higher than 15 max, but I do a 2.5 like walk, and it's a walk, but on a 15 incline. Yeah. So it's not just like a walk, like, oh, it's easy. I said that to him. I was like, damn, bro, this is just a walk. And nah, that shit's not easy at all. It's not. It feels good.
Sweating your ass off?
Yeah. If I genuinely be feeling good, bro. Nice. I like it.
You do it every single day, or you do it like...
So I changed up from his. He does it every day, 30 minutes every day, even on his rest days. Damn. Because he's trying to burn the belly fat. And that's where I'm trying to burn too. But I change mines up. I give me Sundays off, 1 day off. But Monday and Saturdays, I do an hour on the tread. Thursdays through Friday, I do the 30-minute. So in retrospect, I pretty much do what he does because of those 2 hours. Just I don't do 30 minutes every day. So really, I'm still getting the same amount of workout he is, just if not probably a little bit more, really.
Are you doing like weightlifting the same?
Yeah, that stays the same. I found when you're cutting, you can't. The goals don't change. Don't go down in weight. Like, don't change your workout. It is going to be tougher because you are going to be losing like some calories and stuff like that. But you still have to like. Still, if you normally push like 225, keep doing 225. It's gonna be harder, but you keep doing it. So I've been doing it, and this last week I was 206. This week I've consistently been around 203, 204. So, and my eating habit, hold on, the diet part.
So I got something to say about me. Bro, that's the hardest part.
That's the hardest part. So I really only eat 1 meal a day.
What?
Yeah.
Wait. Okay, you wake up and you no protein shake.
So okay,
that doesn't count.
No. Yeah, I be thinking that shit doesn't count. So I'll get up, go to the gym, and I do have like my muscle milk, like protein. That's about I think that one is like 170. No, maybe 170 calories right there.
Yeah.
And then I do have oatmeal, just one bowl of oatmeal. But then I don't have another consumption until about 3:30, and that's those Cliff Builders, which is a protein little snack.
Protein bar.
And then at nighttime when I come home, I just have like one little meal, and that's it. And I've been consistent about that the whole entire time.
Nice.
Is it like necessarily like the best food? You know, I don't know. It's working.
Dinner might be like 5 cheeseburgers.
It's working. I mean, my weight's a little down. You know,
Yeah, dude, you look good, man.
I look. You know, don't say that. No, I just did that for the clip.
Like I know I look good.
So since we were talking about gyms and stuff,
Well, can I say my diet thing real quick?
oh yeah, fuck yeah.
So, my eating habit is really shitty too, especially at work. Like the only thing that's there is Trader Joe's and Target, and there's not really like a kitchen. But there's not really like a kitchen that can like get and kind of actually make a good meal. It's like I'm just left with their little weird ass salads that I don't like. So like I made a salad at home. I actually like went out. I'm like, I'm gonna make a salad. I'm actually gonna like cook this and stuff. And then literally ate that. And then the next day had like body chills. Like felt like I was like super sick.
Yeah.
And then somebody, Shayla pointed out, she's like, you sure it wasn't that salad? Your body was just like rejecting that salad. The one good thing you put in your body. That the only time this week. It's like, fuck, it might be.
I noticed that with me because
if you eat anything healthy, your body's like, what the fuck?
No, because I pretty much really only eat like at the end of the day. And before I was just kind of eating sporadically. So I've realized like my body has been getting exhausted. And plus I'm also doing that 30-minute, like an hour, like on the Stairmaster. Like my whole body's just like, yo, bro, chill, my guy. And that's and I'm super sore. So that's why I was like, let me give myself at least one day. At least one day I was just not doing anything, which today is actually that one day. So tomorrow but I bet you sleep well, right? I remember anytime I went like crazy with cardio, it's like your sleep is like the best sleep ever. Yeah. No, I do. I find myself going to bed even earlier.
Damn. How old are you again? How old are we about to be?
38. Looking good though. Looking good. But another thing, before I get to what I saw on social media, my YouTube channel has like completely changed to like history stuff, to like
the algorithm.
Yeah, because
what about the backcracking videos and shit?
Huh?
Your backcracking videos.
Oh,
speaking of sleep, that's how you still sleep, right?
Yeah. No. I don't use that ASMR stuff. Yeah, he just posted a new video today. I was like gonna watch it, but I was like catching up on some shows. But I saw his thing. I was like, oh yeah, this is my guy. I like watching this stuff. But there's this town in California. I'm gonna butcher it. It's called La Oma. It's literally across the freeway from San Bernardino, and it's literally a city that is strictly vegan, bro.
Like no meat at all.
No,
like you can't even sell it.
No, I mean I'm sure you could probably sell it, but the whole people there, they're super religious.
They'll bully you if you do.
Yeah, they're super religious, and they take their religious stuff like practice seriously. So on like the 7th day, they don't really eat anything, and their diet is like pretty much vegetables and fruit and stuff. But science says that those people are living like really long. They're a blue state. If a blue zone. You know what blue zones are?
It's just really Democrat.
Blue zones. Oh God! Someone's like, "Oh, what?
Politics?
Oh, politics!" They finally talked about it the one time. No, blue zones are places where they're pretty much healthy as shit. They don't eat any processed foods at all. Wow. I think Greece. I hope someone corrects me later on in life, but it's a blue zone. Then also America, that's America's only blue zone. Crazy. Is in California, and it's going towards like where all the festivals are normally at and stuff like that.
But then you got like that one story of the oldest lady ever lived. She's like 120, and then her secret was drinking a Dr. Pepper every day.
And just because they also promote like being stress free. Like, okay, I don't really look into it necessarily, but however, I've heard that there is some like a lot of reasons, one of the many 100 million reasons why people die. There's also like some form of depression in there, being stressed, and probably amongst like maybe they got cancer or just something else or whatever. But that's what in that city, they really try to make sure they don't have any stress and everyone's always happy. I was watching a YouTuber that went there and I was like, oh, we should go there. But he went into the one place that the city fought for to not get in it. And of course they won, McDonald's. So there's a McDonald's in that city.
It's all vegan only.
No, it's actual
like Charlie's or whatever the fuck that one is.
There's an actual like McDonald's like for what it is, but most people don't go to it at all. So it doesn't get a lot of traffic flow.
How big is this city?
It's across from San Bernardino. It's I don't think he mentioned the population. I imagine it's still fairly, probably like maybe 80-something thousand people.
It's not even like police. It's just like vibe checkers.
I was thinking that. I was like, I wonder,
stressed out, bro.
It's a bunch of old people. Like,
okay.
Like, yes, there's young people there, but everyone, their life expectancy in that city, probably like and healthy too, like 80, 90, but healthy. Like if they're dying, it's because just maybe it's like, it's time. Yeah, it wasn't like time. Necessarily.
Genetics.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh yeah, time for you to die, type thing. So yeah, bro, it's crazy. We should go there sometime. Just
okay.
It's quiet. The YouTuber that had the video, there was like nothing going on. They don't have they don't have alcohol. They don't have clubs, bars.
This is Utah? What the fuck is this?
Yeah, bro. Their religion thing is crazy.
What religion is it?
I can't remember that right now at the moment. I'll show you that after we get done recording. It's a pretty cool video. I was like, oh shit, this is actually dope.
We got to go and then go to the McDonald's there.
Oh my god! What's up, guys? We're going to the one shitty place to eat. But now let's get to the Instagram.
Yeah.
So
I didn't check my social media today, so yeah, this is a complete surprise.
I pop on there, and yesterday, actually no, this morning I saw a video because I was posting on our YouTube page, and I saw a video where somebody was saying they were talking about David Dobrik, and it wasn't in good light. It was an older video. It was just like 4 months ago, and I was just watching it. They were just talking about how, everything that happened and stuff, how he's been like off the grid.
Yeah.
But I found out he's on Snapchat. That's where he does all his stuff at.
Oh, I did kind of do that.
I didn't know that. Yeah. So all he made last year, so this video is 4 months ago. Last year he made like 10 million that year. So he makes so that's where he does. And also I think the guy had said it makes sense because there's no comment section in there.
That's true.
So you don't have to deal with people like, calling him names or whatever. Of course they brought up Jason Nash, how he's panhandling to get like roses off of fucking TikTok and stuff like that. And the guy was like, how is Jason like looking to keep his house and David was, that was his buddy since like day one. He built up David. You would think he would hey man, here, let me take care of your house for you or whatever the case may be, or something. But hey, I don't know, man.
Some under the table stuff.
Yeah, but when I got on social media on IG, the first thing I saw was Ilya, because Ilya opened up a center, Zila Center, to check your body fat.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I
In
remember we were
WeHo.
talking about going to one of those.
But in WeHo. And I was like, oh, shit. If Joe sees this, he's like, yeah, bro, we got to go. Because this one is at least part of the vlog squad. So, yeah, he got his own.
That's dope.
In WeHo.
That's dope.
Yeah, so we can go check our body fats there, and hopefully run into one of them. Like, hey, what's up? We really just wanted to come to.
I just want to say hi.
And then see how fat we were. But like, what's up? Yeah, that was really cool though. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, he's doing his thing.
Yeah, I remember right when we were kind of looking at doing those, there was like the hours were always fucked up and like we couldn't really even go to one. But yeah, now that shit.
Now it's in WeHo. The other one was in Culver City. Little bit ways, but this one's in WeHo. So it's like, oh, right over the hill, quick, get over there really snabby.
Because doesn't it just not check?
It checks
everything.
Everything.
And it
like
can decipher between
the little
what
scale
muscle versus
that it literally the scale only checks your weight, but it doesn't. It's not going to check.
Yeah, remember it even has like those little electrode things at the bottom that like zap some stuff and it can check your like BMI, but it's bullshit.
Yeah, I heard that is just a bunch of bullshit. It doesn't. Yeah, we need to go to one of those like
actually the scan
BIM Dex scanners or whatever.
Yeah, DEXA scan.
Yeah, that's what we need to go to. So because Shayla had brought up emo, emo. She said emo, but it made me think about yesterday. So yesterday, I got to, which by the way, this friend of mine, I won't say their name, but it's a girl. She wants to come on the pod. I had ended up asking her, and she was like really super excited, and I didn't think she would. So at some point,
she's coming on the show.
Yeah, and I was like, "Are you okay with talking about?" And she's like, "Oh, I don't fucking care." And I was like, "Okay," like, but she does not care about getting in the industry. She works in the medical field, and she's okay with it. So I was like, "All right, bet, say less." So we went out. I went to John and Vinny's. Yeah,
where's that at? John and Vinny's?
Fairfax, but they also have one in Beverly Hills.
Oh, nice.
And other places. I thought that place was gonna be expensive. Like,
but it was okay.
No,
Very expensive.
No, but it's set up like it. I think the reason why I thought it was expensive because at the time when I moved here, I didn't really have my finances right. I wasn't smart with money, so now that I'm adult more,
I thought Cheesecake Factory was too expensive.
Yeah,
back
bro.
in the day,
I remember. Yes, living in fucking Omaha, like. I remember how many times people want to go to Cheesecake, and it's like, oh man, it's kind of expensive. It's kind of expensive.
Can we go to like Burger King or something?
Yeah, Runza. Ain't nobody know about Runza. However, so we go to John and Vinny's, and food was good. It was good. I'll tell you, the tab was like $100 something, which. I'm used to.
Yeah.
That's pretty. It's pretty. You can at Yard House. You can almost, maybe like 70, maybe like 50.
True,
but
all the Omaha people in the comments section are gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. Even though they don't listen to us, fake asses. So went there, and the music. It's an Italian place. The music is bumping ratchet music the whole entire time. We're talking about like Sexy Red, Drake. Like I'm like, what kind of establishment is this?
But
like,
it's all set up like Italian decor and everything.
It's fine wine. Like that's their. I think that Italians and wine, that's kind of their bread and butter. Funny, I said bread and butter for Italians. Yeah. But that's their like their main thing. But like the music, I was like, yo, I wasn't expecting this music. And the crowd and people were eating, but they were dancing, and I was just like, oh, it was cool. It was dope.
Did they have like a live DJ, or
no,
just kind of playing
it was just a playlist. And we're talking about like ratchet music, like twerking music. I'm like, what the fuck? Like this straight hip hop. I was not expecting that.
John and Vinny, don't fuck around.
I was not, because I thought it was gonna be a nice little elegant Italian restaurant. Because I've been in there before, and it's set up nice. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. But nah, that music is like, whoop. Yeah, it was
a good time.
It was a good time. So from there, we went to, which I was out of my element. Yeah, out of my element. We went to a reggaeton night at the Treehouse. Have you been there?
No.
The Treehouse
I
is...
know Echoplex is reggaeton stuff, but...
Treehouse is in Koreatown. And there's this... it's this really rooftop, Blair. It's a rooftop that they have like events there, and it was reggaeton night, and I was the oddball out. I was like, I don't think that's what it is, Joe.
Reggaeton?
Can you do that sound again?
It's all the fucking beat is just...
Oh, okay. For a second, I was like, yeah, no, you're right. I was like, oh, someone's like, he's racist. No. You are very correct. But it was so reggaeton to the point, like they didn't throw no English music at all. Not even like a Pitbull with like one of his English, nothing. So the whole entire time, I'm just like, everyone's speaking Spanish, and I'm just like, yeah, I have no idea. And she's over here just like, doing her thing, and I'm just like, what? Like, what's going on? But then this new DJ comes up, and you would think, I've never been, but you told me, you would think you were in Grave Rave. As soon as he got on, he literally started, he mixed an emo song with a reggaeton song, but I heard it, and she also heard it. I think it was I want to say Linkin Park, or is it Switchfoot? I feel so alive. No, it's
I feel so alive
for the very first time.
Yeah, I know
Shayla, what is it?
But
you can say
goodbye.
Yeah, we have Shayla out on the other side of the cameras. She's the producer today. Producer today.
She says, "Wrap it up."
No, well, there was one. He mixed it in, and it was actually pretty dope. But I was just like, imagining, oh, here comes all the emo kids. Like, they're all just coming in. And right when I said that, there was two people dressed in all black, looked like straight emo, but they weren't
waiting for it.
Yeah, but it is just like, no, they were definitely there for the reggaeton, but it just happened as I said that. I looked over and I see that, and I'm like, what the what? But no, it went straight back to reggaeton the whole entire time. It was good. There was a fight that happened right in front of me.
Hey, on the dance floor?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, there was two big groups, and she was telling me, she was like, "Oh, they're about to fight." When she said that, I was looking at group one, and I was like, "Nah, they're fine. They're over here just like," yeah. And then her and her friend, they started moving away, and I was like, "What?" And I kept looking like way past, like, I see group one. They're just like, yeah. But apparently there was a group right next to me, and I didn't see that. And by the time I saw that, I got hit with a plastic cup of ice. And I was like, what the fuck? And then I just see pushing and shoving. I'm like, oh, well, let me get on the other side. And when I got on the other side, it was literally like a world star moment. And I felt so bad. And I thought to myself, like, in those situations, when there's a lot of pushing and shoving, because that's typically what happens first when guys get in fights, because they're always close to each other. They're always yelling in each other's face first. So, and there's no way you can, like, most of the time people don't punch, they push first.
Yeah.
And when that happened, there was a guy on the opposite end that was, I think he was on the opposite group, and he was looking in. So one of the dudes, like, he completely wasn't paying attention, and the dude just clocked him in the face. And I saw the big guy, I literally saw it happen. He walked around and just cocked back. The dude still wasn't looking, and then bam, and you just see him hit the floor, and the big dude gets on him, and then some other big dude pushes him off. But the dude that got hit, he got back up though. He did, but I saw his eyes just completely just like, he passed out he had to pass out for a second. But as soon as they got the big guy off of him, he did get up, and then he started,
What the fuck?
But what happened to him? Nothing. They didn't kick him out, which was crazy.
Both of them?
No, they didn't kick the whole group out. They just like pushed him off.
This just happens at reggaeton night.
Yeah.
This is reggaeton
And then everyone was like, the DJ was like, all right, fuck that shit. Let's go, hey. And then everyone just goes back. I'm like, well, it's a good thing they gave us plastic cups because.
Oh, if it was like a glass or like
yeah,
beer
I know
bottle
for
or
a
some
fact,
shit.
man. And I hate to make it sound like this, but what I notice in fights, like it is what it is. Well, I'm going to say it. Girls always tend to throw their cups. They always do, swear to God. And like, so I'm not surprised that when I got hit, it was like this girl that threw it. And I just imagine like if she had an actual like real cup, like I probably would have been, because it ricocheted off some other dude and then, clocked me. But I'm like, damn, if that was a real cup, like, yo, people would have been bleeding.
Glass and shit everywhere. Oh,
yes.
God.
But, yeah, what'd you do yesterday?
That's fucking crazy, man. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it was lit.
What did we just watch movies?
Oh, what movies?
We watch. Oh my God, no, I'm just blanking on the movies. What did we watch? Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a new movie on Amazon Prime with John Cena. It's Ricky Stenicki. Dude.
Oh, I heard about that.
It's actually really funny. It's very, very funny.
This buff ass guy.
He's kind of like what was the show on HBO? He was like the superhero. Or whatever.
Yes, I know what you're talking about. It's the same thing, just he's not a superhero.
Yeah, he's just really fucking funny. Just how he acts in that, it's like it's similar. So, but yeah,
that's it. I heard
movies. Yeah.
Did you Did Shayla like Lisa Frankenstein?
She said it was okay.
She said it was okay. I thought it was good.
Yeah, I thought it was really good.
It was actually really pleasant. Like good.
Yeah.
Because it was the 80s.
Stylized.
Yeah, it was
fun.
It was just a movie. Just a movie.
Yeah, I'm surprised us men liked it more than.
Yeah.
So.
Well, she's part of the demon world. So
Actually, there's standards.
yeah,
They didn't live
it
up
wasn't
to
a
the
real
standard.
Frankenstein. They got it all wrong. There's a book. There's a book. That's like everybody. Like every movie that comes out, there's always a book, and then someone has to critique. Like it wasn't this way. I'm like,
It wasn't like
they
the book.
can't put all that stuff in the movie, guys. Like imagine Goblin of Fire is
That's the biggest fucking
biggest
book ever.
book. Imagine if they literally put everything in that, which is why it was a part 2. Which is there's 2 parts.
Yeah.
And I'm sure even part 1 and part 2 still didn't have everything. I'm sure. So when fans get so worked up, like, yeah, they didn't have this, and like, well, okay, would it translate on screen? Like, would that look weird? Like, could they actually do that? Another example is Hunger Games. Actually, this was a good thing that they did. Seneca, he had a bigger role in the Jennifer Lawrence, like her franchise. He, in the stories though, he didn't have a bigger role. So that was a good thing. They extended him, made him more of a thing. But yeah.
Has there ever been a movie that everybody's like, oh, that's way better than the book?
Shit.
The only time I've ever been like, actually read the book and then I'm like, oh, this is fucking trash compared to the book is do you remember that the book is called A Series of Unfortunate Events?
Oh yes.
Well, I remember
Which
reading
one?
that as a kid.
There's 2.
I've like just all of them, just because I think that it was like a series on Netflix or something. But I remember reading it as a kid and it was like very dark and like actually creepy and just like all around kind of fucked up in a sense. And then the Netflix was like tee hee hee.
Yeah.
It's like I love Neil Patrick Harris, but it was just kind of like could have been way more creepy.
Jim Carrey did the first one. There was a first movie.
Yeah, there was a movie a while ago.
I think that was Jim Carrey.
And that one was okay.
I could be wrong. Oh well.
But it was way more goofy than I was hoping. I thought it was actually going to be kind of more.
The first thing that came to mind when you said that was Lord of the Rings. With Peter Jackson. Yeah. I think
did you read all the books or
no,
compared
to no one even the extended version. I think most people that I've met that have seen Peter Jackson the Lord of the Rings extended version, they've all said it's
good enough.
It's good.
It's that one fucking nerd's like, actually, they missed this, and it's like, motherfucker, this movie's already 4 hours long. You want to make it 8 hours long?
However, the TV show Lord of the Rings that came out, that Amazon put like $1 billion in.
Oh yeah, it's the highest.
Yeah, they put a costing. Lot. Apparently, I'm not even gonna say her name. The lead actress, the elfin leader, she's not. She is way more powerful in the books, and she doesn't fight. So people were mad because they threw that like kind of political agenda, woman empowerment thing of like making her actually like go out her way to hold a sword. She in the books, she doesn't need that. She's literally like already like has magic, and she's the one that like take cares of everything. So to defend them, I look at it as like, okay, fair enough. However, there's a character in Marvel. It'll all come full circle. His name is Blue Marvel. He is literally probably top 5 strongest Marvel characters, like in the whole Marvel cinematic and even comic books. He's literally OP. Jean Grey, Phoenix, if she's the Dark Phoenix, OP. Scarlet Witch, OP. Captain Marvel, OP. In the movies, they dumb him down. Because the thing is, if you literally make these characters like exactly how strong they are, what's the point of having a movie with them? Like, they're just gonna kill everybody.
True.
Like, they're just too strong. So you need to give a type of struggle to your character. Like maybe they start off not as powerful, or maybe they are powerful and they're just fighting against other powerful people that they can't easily kill.
Yeah.
So
that's
I think besides them trying to do the whole like, you know, political thing, I think they were also just taking in consideration, if we make her exactly how she is, she's just gonna like use her magic, and like there's no point of the show because she's just gonna be zapped, like killing everyone. Like she's literally OP. So they had to kind of make something worth fighting for.
Yeah.
So I understand sometimes you have to dumb your characters down a little bit. Like Superman, you know, he could be very OP, but you know, you don't. If you make him OP, like overpowered, it's like, okay, just what's the point of the movie? Exactly. There's no struggle, really no struggle, unless you throw.
That's honestly why Superman movies are probably the most boring movies, is because like he's just too good.
Yeah,
whereas like Batman, it's like he's just a regular fucking person.
Batman. It's, you know what's interesting, very rare. Like, yeah, with Batman, even if you make him OP. Unless you do like the God version of Batman, but even then, like he still would actually have, because he's still a human, you know. Yeah. That man goes through like getting beat up, thrown across like cardboard boxes, wooden floors and concretes, and everything. Still gets up like, yeah, I'm ready to fight.
The only thing fueling him is his dead parents.
Yeah, it's dead parents, and death is not funny, guys. So, I wanted to talk about rose gel.
Rose gel?
Have you heard of it?
No.
Rose gel is something that girls are going through. I'm laughing because I'm like, damn, that sucks. Shayla puts her head up. What? Something that girls are going through on Hinge.
Rose gel.
Yeah, Shayla knows. So
wait, rose jail?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, gel. I was like, the fuck.
What's happening is how Hinge and most of these dating apps work is, if you guys, really for guys, girls can do it too, but girls don't need to. Guys, we could pay for a service, and we essentially, if I, you know, pay for premium for like Bumble or whatever, and I like Shayla's pictures or something like that, I can be at the top of her list or whatever.
Yeah.
Then it goes like regular people and like something else. Hinge, they have roses, and when you give a girl a rose, you immediately go to the top of her list. Now, you know, it doesn't really doesn't mean anything necessarily to the girls. Just like, oh, cool, you're at the top of my list. Thanks for giving me a rose. However, women are experiencing men that are giving them roses, and they're seeing the same guys go at the top of their list. And I'm laughing because I'm like, ha! It's like, just imagine that ugly dude and you're that girl that's like, oh, not Steven again. like, God damn it.
I thought after you like swipe off of someone, they just never come back. Not on Hinge.
Well,
not unless you pay for it. More roses.
So at point, yes. Like, say you swipe at some, like, you're gonna, the algorithm, you're gonna end up, even though you let them, like, they let you go, like, let's say I give you a rose and you let me go, but I won't pop on your feet, but you're gonna pop on my feet because I never swiped off of you. Does that make sense? So I will. So even if you get rid of me, I'm still gonna come across you at some point in the algorithm. Like, oh, it's Joe again. Let me give him a rose. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. So girls are experiencing all these guys, the same guys that they just don't want nothing with, keep sending them roses, and they bump up to the top. So I'm just like, damn, that has. So they put them in rose jail, and they just don't even. They don't even get out of it. They don't get out of it. They just leave them there and they just ignore them. So I'm like, damn, that sucks. You know where I heard that off of? The radio.
What?
Because I'm old, you know.
The radio?
Yeah, man.
Are you still listening to music sometimes and then podcasts?
Nah, in the morning time, I just listen to the radio. I kind of like it. The radio is just what we're doing. When they're not playing music, they're just talking about what's happening in the world, shooting the shit. A couple commercials in between.
I don't mind commercials nowadays. I used to be like back in the day, where he's like, fuck ads.
Yeah.
Like, I hate commercials, but then like it's kind of nostalgic now. Where you just turn on the TV and then it's just like something's on and then a commercial pops on. You're like, oh yeah, now I can go pee or go do something. Whereas before it's just constant.
Does that mean you're gonna give up your YouTube subscription?
No, not on YouTube. YouTube I use as like a tool because if you need them, I'm like, fuck, how do I change my headlight in my car real quick? And if an ad pops up, I'm like, God, fucking show it to me.
Yes, yeah.
But like I'm actually like considering for my Hulu and like other things. I'm like, I don't care if I have ads because I'm already sitting down and doing whatever. Whereas YouTube and that kind of social media stuff, you kind of want it to be quick there.
Yeah.
So.
Was there something you were going to mention? Or was it the diet thing?
Yeah, it was the diet thing.
Oh, okay. I had to make sure I was.
And I think that the condiment was the next thing.
Oh, the condoms?
The condiment.
Condoms?
The condoms.
So, yes. You got into a debate with Shayla about, you think ketchup is a condiment?
It's a sauce.
Oh, you think it's a sauce?
Yeah, so
and she says
it's a condiment.
Why do you think that?
Well, okay, so the whole thing is like she's not a sauce person. She doesn't like sauce at all, but yet she eats ketchup. Ketchup is a sauce.
Yeah.
But she also doesn't eat mustard. So then, does that mean it's a sauce? Or is it a condiment?
So I had to look on Google, and I said, "Is ketchup a condiment or a sauce?" It says it's a condiment. Adds flavor to food. Ketchup and mustard are popular condiments,
but not sauces.
Most people use condiments when they eat. Nope. It is a condiment.
Does it say it's not a sauce, though? Can it also be a condiment and a sauce? Does it have to be one or the other?
People also ask, why is ketchup not called a sauce? Ketchup and tomato sauce are two condiments that are often used interchangeably, but they are actually different in terms of their ingredients and usage. Ketchup is sweet and tangy condiment, whereas sauce is savory in taste and made from tomatoes, onions, garlics, and other vegetables and herbs. So yeah, it all depends on how it's being used. So if it's a ketchup, it's a condiment. Go ahead and take a look to your left and that smile of joy. Go ahead, you get that smile of joy. Sorry, buddy. As someone told me, bless my friend's soul. The internet doesn't lie.
The internet's full of lies.
No, what
article are you reading?
What article? Oh, this was 1992. That's bullshit.
Some bullshit Wikipedia page. She went on there and edited it. What the fuck?
I mean, got it all stamped and they're ready to go. Like, yes. Now, anytime they look on Google, say it's a condiment.
Do you like any sauces? Are you a sauce person?
Yeah.
Oh.
I like ketchup. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Ketchup. No. Yeah, I like. There's this one sauce I like. Tiger sauce.
What's that?
Sweet and spicy. It's really good.
Tiger is
Yeah.
sweet and spicy, kind of like. Or I guess the McDonald's is sweet and sour.
Yep. Yeah, no.
Sweet and spicy. Is that a Popeyes?
Barbecue sauce, which we've talked about this before. Wendy's have like the best barbecue sauce for fast food. I will always say that.
So a condiment is something that you'd get like in a little package, because like ketchup, I guess if you go to McDonald's, you get ketchup in their packets. So if they're in a packet, that's a condiment.
No, it just says it's sweet and tangy, whereas the sauce is savory, more savory in taste, and it has like onions and garlic and stuff in there. It all depends on the ingredients at the end of the day. So,
Okay.
yeah, I'm sorry, buddy. You gotta take a L on this one.
There's different types of ketchups. When does it not become a condiment anymore?
Do you remember the Heinz, the color ketchup?
Yeah, the green ones.
Yeah, the green, the blue. Oh, like I thought that shit would taste nasty, but it literally tasted like ketchup.
Did you ever have the goobers?
The goobers.
You know what the fuck I'm talking about? It's like for PB&J, it came in like a striped. It was like peanut butter and jelly in the same. The same jar.
Yes,
it's called goober.
Yes,
so you could do it all.
I
in one.
thought that was the best invention ever. It's like
so
all in
cool.
one. So convenient. I don't have to get two different jars for like and you're already eating a PB&J together. You know the so why not just put it in the same jar?
Exactly.
Why not just make it that easy for us lazy fucks?
My only criticism would be, well, I mean, it's just a personal choice. I like a little bit more jelly than peanut butter. So I wish the ratio wasn't 50-50. It was like maybe 60% jelly, 40% peanut butter.
What do you mean, Joey? You don't want a 50-50 relationship? Come on now.
Do you not like...
We're 2024. We're progressive.
Like that much peanut butter in your jelly?
You know for a fact if one of those people was there, who's like, what? I only do 50-50 relationships. Like, oh, whoa, relax.
What's wrong with a little too much jelly?
I don't think you're ready for this jelly. Okay. Which also, by the way, speaking of like food and restaurants, and back to dating apps, I'm finding this on the radio, man. So
that's the one thing holding this podcast together is you listen to the radio.
There is a thing going around on dating apps where there were restaurants posing. I'm sure so what they were saying, it was mainly women, but I would imagine they had said they think it happens more often to men. However, the article was talking about these few girls. Mm-hmm. So these few girls, different girls, they don't know each other, but they all experience the same thing. Basically, they would match with a guy, everything's going good, and they would meet up at a restaurant.
Okay.
Come to find out, the guy's not real. So they get there, and then what ends up happening, they're just like, oh, well, cool, I'll just sit there and just eat.
Oh, I see what's happening.
So the restaurants are posing as guys or girls to get customers in, and this has happened in India. I think that's what I put down. Yeah, it was happening.
I'm so mad he didn't come. I better stress eat.
Yeah. So I'm just like, and they weren't mad. The radio personality people, they weren't mad about it. I think it was happening in India, but they were just posing as like some suitors, and they show up and like and one of the girls had said they actually they met another girl that it happened to. She got stood up. So they just sat there and just ate. So they're just getting the restaurants are just getting business, and then they end up liking it. They're like, oh, cool, I've never been here before, and I'm like, can I be mad at that from a business standpoint? No.
The most unethical shit I've ever heard, but I mean, you can't if they fall for it. I don't know.
Yeah. And I'm just
the restaurant still had to do work to get them there.
Yeah. So someone at that restaurant is literally messaging these girls and guys like spitting game, you know, and
what if it's AI? It's just doing that shit.
And like, hey, yo, come over, you know, come to the restaurant. I'm here eating right now. And then you show up, there's no person there, but you're like, oh, cool, I met a friend, you know, someone else that experienced the same thing.
They get back on the dating. It's like, why'd you stood me up? It's like, how was the restaurant, though? Would you give it 5 stars?
Would you give it 5 stars? Fuck no.
Here's the link to the Yelp.
Oh, my God, man. That's fucking hilarious.
And you said it's mainly in India?
Yeah, that's what what I wrote down is that they were it happened in India.
We're like, it's like the scammer capital of the world. So you know what? I don't doubt that it's in India.
Oh yeah. Yes, yes,
great.
yes.
That's actually great.
So yeah, that's oh God, my eye. Yeah, that's it's a thing. So now I'm like, maybe
every time you pop on, like, are you a restaurant? Are you trying to get me to eat at your restaurant?
Yeah. Which, by the way, I actually, had partake in an extracurricular activity event. Met up with someone off of Hinge.
Ooh, how'd that go?
It went cool.
Date night? Wait, wasn't it? I mean, was that the one where you went to the place where the fight was? The tree house?
No. Yeah, no, I can't say that one on air. We'll have to discuss that off camera, but just because they're going to come on the show.
Oh, okay.
They're gonna come on the show.
Gotcha.
But no, this other person.
Where'd you go on for the date?
A hike. Dead ass.
Wasn't that like number when we were talking about the worst first date ideas? Wasn't it like number 4?
Hey,
did it work?
Yeah, it worked. Yeah, we went on a hike.
You guys get married?
And then we went to Shayla's like, what the fuck? This is why you're single, Blair. Then we went to Lazy Dog. Have you been to Lazy Dog? Oh yeah, you have. When we went into Vegas. When we long time ago when we met up with Lauren and Isaiah.
Oh, that place.
Yeah.
There's one here now? Or
there's always it's well, it's not close. There's one in Thousand Oaks. And then the other one is somewhere next to Long Beach area. But we went to Lazy Dog, and we were, sitting, having some food, and the food was actually really good. I had a PB&J burger, bro.
This is like a full circle podcast right now.
Bro, it's good.
It's really good?
It's really good.
PB&J? Dang.
Burger.
Any cheese on it too?
Huh?
Was there cheese?
No.
Okay, I mean,
like
cheese with PB&J would be weird, but like a
onions, and it was very sweet and savory. It was good. The jelly was like, it was so good, dude.
I've had a burger with jelly, but not peanut butter. That would be interesting.
It was good, and you taste it. I recommend. Like, we should go to Lazy Dog, make a little drive let's go to Long Beach, because there's at least like Top Golf over there. At least that, we could make a whole event thing. Yeah, they make a whole little thing. Does Shayla golf?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Driving. Yeah, I think it's just a driving range.
Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, so, Top Golf should be a easy.
Top Golf?
There. Yeah, no. Yeah, we should do that. Go to Top Golf and then go to Lazy Dog. It's the burger is phenomenal, bro.
Well, I thought the Top Golf's near, like, the airport.
Nope. Well, I mean, okay, like, to a degree. Like, I'm thinking about the map. I'm like, it's like 15 minutes away, I guess. But, like, not, like, directly close by it. But...
yeah, Top Golf would be cool. I'd be down.
Yeah. So yeah,
is that how the date ended?
Yeah, no. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, there was some other stuff that she said that I was like, oh God. But yeah.
But you can't discuss that on here.
No. I mean, I don't really care to say it either on or off pod. It was just like it just made me think like, oh, fucking weird. But
is it a red flag?
You know what's interesting though? I'm gonna call myself out on this, is that I think it's just me.
It's not you. It's me.
It's me. I think I don't have the sense of urgency to really make something more than what we're here for. And what I mean by that is like I'm just being myself. I'm just having a conversation. I'm just laughing. I'm just making jokes. And, you know, if anyone knows me, I'm turning everything into a fucking story. Like, I'm not shying. I'm not trying to be something that I'm not. I'm not trying to be this cool guy and, like, be all, like, mysterious. Like, you're going to see me for who I am. And I think it's, like, it's backfiring. It is what it is. But it's, like, a good thing. Because I'm making like the girls feel comfortable around me to talk, and they're just enjoying themselves, but they're starting to get so comfortable that instead of seeing me as an option, they're just like, oh, this could be a great friend. And I realize with that like, I'm not like waking up like, let me just friend zone myself. Like, it's just like, yeah. I'm realizing my personality is just super friendly, that most girls feel more like, oh, I can like confine into this guy. I can like express myself to him earlier on, where I probably wouldn't do that to like my significant other. But like, you would want to do that to your significant other, but like, it just doesn't, you know, this is something I've noticed myself. No one personally told me. And I'm like, damn, I can see that. Of course, there are moments where I get a unicorn and they're just like, no, I like you. Like, I like all of you. Like, for you. Like, I would so date you.
Did she say that at the end? It's like, I just see you as a friend. You're just such a good friend.
I think that's where it's going. I think that's where it's going. And you know what? It's not a big deal. Yeah. It's like, it's whatever. I guess I got another friend that, you know, I'll talk to here and there or whatever. But I used to be like, ugh, but now I'm just kind of like, you know what? Hey, man, this is how we met. If it happens to be like, you know, we end up dating or we do the boom boom or whatever the case may be, and we just stay friends. It is what it is. I'm not gonna harp over it anymore. I think that's also because I learned my lesson from my last situation. Mm-hmm. That I'm just like, I'm not gonna push any like envelopes, you know. Like, for example, like, you know, if I, you know, tell so and so like I'm attracted, I'm interested, they're not, all right, cool, you know where I stand, but
thank you for your time.
Your time. So yeah, man, that's switching gears, why'd your event got canceled?
The event? Oh, it was we pretty much did most of our notes and everything on Friday. Yeah. And then figured everything out. So the consult just, we just got it all done Friday. Like yesterday. So that today we didn't really even need to do it, because we would have done the same thing yesterday. So they're like, do you think we even need to meet and discuss this? They're like, oh no, I actually feel comfortable with going into.
What event is this that you got?
I'm a mentor for a show coming up.
Okay.
So it's just like making sure that they're good when they design this stuff.
Damn, a boy out here literally teaching the next generation.
Mentor.
And so then when they finally make it, they'll be like, yeah, I've been a fuck up my whole life. Thanks to my teacher. So shout out to Joe. Yeah, that's my teach. You know, I almost accidentally, there was no accident really, but I didn't know what the video was, but I was coming across that video you told me not to post, because I was like looking for video. I was like, oh cool, I need to post, and I was like, what's this one? And I clicked on it, and then I was like, oh god, I can't post that. But I was sitting there thinking, I was like, man, this shit wouldn't do good. Like, just because for some reason our account just only stops at like fucking 2:30 anyway. So even if it's a good conversation,
that's the one that hits.
Yeah, right. I'd be so like, yo, bro, like really, and you'd be like, Blair, take it off. Joe, we're at 2 million.
There's no going back.
There's no going back. Blair, I got an email. They want me to resign. It's okay. This is our start. This is where we finally blow up. And then we can tell people, yeah, when Joe got fired, this is where our career took off. Now now we're just doing it, which I have slowly been considering about emailing certain people. There's this girl that I follow. She would actually be awesome to bring on. All her content deals with basically like her being delusional and like men out here in LA. And I'm just like, wow, she's really funny. So I been thinking about sending her an email to see if she'd be interested in coming on the show.
No. Why an email? She just has like.
Oh, because here's the thing, like
nobody checks.
No one checks their DMs.
Like it's more like business.
Yeah, it's strictly business. I don't. Yeah, no, it's strictly business. And so what I realized, like, honestly, no one checks their DMs. Like, I think I said this like forever ago.
Somebody more than 5,000.
Yeah, if a girl has more than 5,000 followers, yeah, forget messaging her. Expect the probability to start to decrease as her follower account goes up, and especially if she's a social media influencer. If she's an influencer, yeah, or a content creator, yeah, just ignore it. Just don't even waste your time. She might look at it. But you're like, I think even Chris said it, like, you know, like you're just another dude that just got swooped in. Even though there was this one time, I got lucky.
Somebody responded.
Yeah, I got lucky, and I did slid into a chick's DM last year, and that ended. You know, we don't talk respectfully, but. I did say what's up to her, and she messaged me. I was very shocked. I was like, yes, ladies, us guys, we get very shocked when any girl says something.
You're about to say an attractive girl.
I was going to say any girl. Like, wait, what? Really? You think so? Oh my God, thanks. You know, I'm not gonna lie. When I get a compliment, it doesn't matter. I'm just like, oh, thank you. Because it doesn't.
You say it
especially
again.
if she's the first to say it to me. Like before I say it, I'm like, oh, thanks. Wow. You know?
Oh, geez.
And in that split second, I know what it feels like to be a girl. Like, oh God, what? And then it just goes away real quick. Reality smack. All right, but you still ugly. Oh, thanks. Yeah. So I had said what's up, but the reason why I bring it up is because I said we get lost in the shuffle. Mm-hmm. I don't know how true it was. She could have just been showboating, but I'm going to say it how she said it. When I had messaged her, the day that I messaged her, there was an NFL player that slid in her DMs that same day, and she chose me over him. Now, look, when a girl says that, I'm just kind of like, okay. You know, I'll take it. Like, oh, well, cool, but yeah, you know. Oh, do I not believe her that an NFL player said? No, I'm sure an NFL player did slid on her DMs.
But she replied with, an NFL player just slid my DMs, but
this was later on when we started talking more and more.
Oh, okay.
I remember I had brought up, like, you have a hell of a lot of followers. What made you, actually message me? And then she was like, and I get this response, actually. I'm glad I'm bringing this up. I've gotten this response quite a bit. It was the response I get from Hinge daters or any girl is that you seem cool.
I like your vibe.
Yeah. I can't tell you how many times I get that when they look at my profile, and if I accept their like or whatever and we meet up, it never fails. It's always like, you seem cool or less creepier than the most men. I'm like,
less creepy.
I'm like, so I am creepy? No. And they're like, no, you're not creepy. It's just like the guys on the app, they're very like,
You like the bar's very low right now.
Yeah, the bar's very low. Like, okay, thanks. So yeah, that's
You're the least creepy guy I've met today. You're still creepy, but the least.
But yeah, that was, she basically was just like, yeah, you know, you're cute, you seem cool. So I was like, oh, let me see what this guy's about. Yeah. And yeah, it didn't work out. Just one day she just hit me up and just to say, hey,
I met the NFL player. Actually met up with him.
Yeah. Look, hey man, do what you got to do. I ain't hating. You know, get your bag if you want. Get flown out. Live that lifestyle. So
we got to go on a yacht one day.
yeah, maybe Shayla can get us on a yacht. You know. She could reach out to her high profile contacts or something.
Yeah, how do you find that? Go to yacht.com.
Yeah, Jeff. I don't know why I went with
It's
Jeff.
always Jeff.
Jeff, Steven. Hey, Eric. Yes, it's me. So, have you booked for this day? Well, Peter also has like that guy he does work for that has a boat.
Oh, yeah.
It's not a yacht,
That's
but
true.
it's a
little
boat.
speedboat.
Honestly, if we want to get on a yacht, God, that'd be an arm and a leg. It's probably best if we go to Miami because not too many, unless they're Newport Beach area.
More down south.
Yeah, that's all down
in the
that
harbor.
way. Yeah, there's not too many. Like, even when I talk to my homegirls, like when they go on yachts, it's not really here. It's like mainly in Miami. I'm like, well, duh, you're going on for free. What the fuck? You ain't do nothing. You're just hopping on with like 30 other girls and like 5 guys. Like, damn. But for us, that'd be tough. Like, the only way we would get on a yacht if we like literally were best friends with that dude. And he was like, oh, yeah, come on. Other than that, I don't even think like our close girlfriends could vouch for us. They're like, oh yeah, we already made our guy quota. Yeah, we're already at our 5 max. Like, oh damn, fuck.
It's probably 1 max.
Actually, we could. As soon as they say that, we'll be like, we got camera guys. We do need those. All right, you guys are good. Yeah. All right, cool. What you shoot on? 4K? All right, cool. You guys are good. Yes.
You're editing it too. Fuck, okay.
Oh, yeah, right? You're editing it too. Like, goddamn. Also, too, I had, speaking of editing, I had mentioned DaVinci to somebody.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. They work on Final Cut. God, a good thing they don't listen to this because they would be like, listen here, bitch. But yeah, they live in Canada, and we've been chit chatting and whatnot. But they are an actress, and yeah,
Final Cut's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, Premiere's still cool. I mean, they all kind of work the same nowadays, but it's just like which one's better for workflow and stuff. And like, I just choose Resolve.
Yeah. So I mentioned to them, like, if you're gonna move here, you know, DaVinci and Premiere is like the main thing. I rarely ever come across anyone that says Final Cut
anymore.
The only person I know is my boy Jason. But other than that, I don't come out. I don't even think they use Final Cut in schools anymore. Like USC, they probably don't use it.
No, they fucking just use Avid, which is like old as fuck.
What, for editing and color grading?
Yeah.
Hey, what the fuck?
Well, maybe not color grading, but definitely editing. Yeah, they teach Avid. I know a couple students that are like learning Avid right now.
What the? Is that even like a industry standard?
Probably still, yeah.
Wow.
At some studios.
Wow.
Right?
But,
At the odd, like probably the big ass studios, yeah, they probably still use Avid.
I wonder
because they probably have all like the hardware for it too. So it's like can't quit now.
Yeah, and it's like it's still active, and they update it. So damn. Yeah, I was mentioning to them about the noise reduction thing, and I was like, that thing works wonderful. And I was like, you got to go to 50. You know, this is what my boy said. You got to go 50. It's a nice like, you know, it's a nice like it sounds like you actually have like a mic or something. And they're like, oh, okay, cool. They ended up doing an audition or whatever, and they hit me up. Hey, question. What's that software you use? DaVinci. Yeah, there you go. So they used it, and they like it. It worked out.
Fuck yeah. Another one.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to get Eli.
Oh, yeah. It's to your knowledge, he only still uses Premiere?
Yeah. I mean, but like to be fair, if you're let's say if you've done something for like 10 years or 5 years or something, you get really good at one thing, and then everybody's just like, actually you should use this other thing because it's better. Like, oh fuck, dude, I already like learned this thing, I already like know this like top to bottom and if for a project, if you can get it done with that same program, then you might as well just keep using that. So I get it. Like a lot of people, if they've learned on one thing, like you said, Jason does Final Cut, having him switch, he'd be like, nah, fuck that. I know where everything is. I know how to do this. If you tell me what to do, I know exactly where to find it in there. Whereas if you move over to another software, you're like, how the fuck do I even like edit, like even cut this thing? And
what's the button? Where's the...
I just want to turn up the volume.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah. It's, I feel grateful that you've made it easy for me.
We got kind of a template going.
Yeah. So it's like, believe it or not, I'm always thinking about it, just so it's always fresh in my head. I'm always thinking like what the buttons are. So nice. I just always remember it. There are moments where I'm like, oh, wait, was it X or Z? Oh, I'm like pushing it like cautiously. Oh, okay, cool. That was the zoom button. Abort, completely delete in 30 seconds. No.
Permanently delete?
Down.
No.
Yes. And before we wrap it up, speaking of computers, my phone, man, the other day, I think, T-Mobile's trying to tell me, we need you to get a new phone. Mess up his software now. My phone screen all of a sudden just would not work. Could not.
What phone do you have?
The 12.
12 Pro? Dude, I finally upgraded.
Just a 12.
Finally upgraded to the 15.
Yeah, I couldn't raise this up. Like, this wouldn't show nothing. Not a single thing. And I was like, what the fuck? And it got to the point August came in and helped, and he was like, did you turn it off? I did all that. And
did you turn it off and back on again?
Then he was trying to do a hard reset, but then how the hard reset used to be, they changed it, the hard reset button, so he had to get on his phone.
Is it like top volume and then the side? And swipe it that way?
No, it's like... Yes, but you have to. It's like top, hold, and then
wiggle it a couple times.
Yeah, it's like pretty much something like that. Like it's like, what the fuck, bro? Yeah. So once he did that, then it worked. But then a couple days ago, it happened again, and I just turned off my phone and then turned it back on, and then it worked. And I'm like, God,
time to upgrade.
Bro. Yeah,
dude, that's pretty. What was happening in mine, or was happening in mine, because the battery would just always die, and then it would just be like really delayed on some things. I'm like, fucking hurry up.
Yeah,
that's my instant gratification, at least with.
I do plan on upgrading, but when Tyler gets here, Tyler's coming here in April. So it says we're on the same phone plan, and I think he's not necessarily due for an upgrade, but because he always wants to upgrade his phone when he still has like maybe like 100, like still money on the other phone.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm just like, I just wait until I have zero on the phone. So then it just transfers over smoothly. There's no like the first 2 months I got to pay like the finished remainder, you
could trade it in. T-Mobile do it?
Yeah.
With
that's
my old phone, I traded it in. I got like $800.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna swap out or whatever, and they're just gonna give me. I kind of want to keep this phone though.
That's what I did with my last phone, but I never fucking use it. I thought I was gonna use it for like some random shit or like NDI when we had like the live show and stuff, and even then I like barely used it. Yeah,
something tells me I should keep it, but I probably won't. But yeah, so I need to get that going. But anyways, it's time to wrap it up.
About that time.
What we want to tell the audience what you got going on? Anything?
What I got going on?
Any words of wisdom or anything you want to leave with them? Like serious things. I mean, you can say a joke, if you want.
Man, nothing serious. Summer's coming up though. That's kind of cool. So I remember this time last year I went like hardcore on working out. So I'm kind of in that same mindset, especially after we saw that YouTube video.
Yeah.
On that, so I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like I really want to try to do that. But then just work's been so busy to when you get home and like everything else, you're like, fuck. You can't give it your all for that. But gonna try. So that's what I'm attempting to do. How about you? What's your plans?
Let's see.
What's your New Year's resolutions?
Oh God. Man, look, guys, keep pursuing
Make
it.
that
I would say
money.
just, people pursue their dreams. I'm just working a lot, saving money, keeping focus. I do have a big audition at the end of this month that I just started on one of the scripts this week, 2 days ago. I got two more of the scripts I got to memorize. I'm trying to memorize them pretty quickly so that way I could just focus on just like really building the character. That's how I do it. Some people start building the character first and then they memorize the lines. I prefer to memorize the lines first and then build the character.
Yeah.
Like I just treat them like I just memorize them just blank words, and then I can go back in and try to add like an affliction at a certain point or really try to figure out why is this character acting that way. But
I like it.
There's no right or wrong, people. It's whatever works
do
for
it.
you. And yeah, let's see. You guys can find us on. No, we don't have the Joe and Blair TikTok. That's non-existent. But we have our Cracking the Cold One with the pod.
Instagram and TikTok.
TikTok is Cracking the Cold One with the boys.
YouTube is Joe and Blair, though.
YouTube is Joe and Blair.
You get the full thing.
Yes.
I mean, that's probably where you're watching this right now. But
yeah, we're at
Spotify.
1,030 followers subscribers on YouTube.
And also what we started doing too since the last two is everything's video now. So if you're on Spotify, if you're listening to your car, you can watch us while you drive.
Yes.
Don't pay attention to traffic. Pay attention to us.
Today's news, people are getting in car accidents.
Look at me.
But anyways, other than that, keep going at it and don't give up. And shake them cheeks.
Shake them cheeks. Until next time.
Until next time.
Bye.
All right, bye.